People who donate a lot of money to streamers. What's your job? Why are you so generous? A little late to the party, but I like donating to those need money for school/art supplies/gamma dev. Donate and I'll draw what you want art streams. I go after the ones who have work ethic and ability, but lack a large fan base. What I like to do is anonymously donate X to their commission rate or outright buy their needed thing for them on stream and make my request something easy like drawing their favorite character. It makes my week seeing the reactions. I do it because I was once dreamt about succeeding in the game industry as an artist, but had money barriers. I ground out a ton of work, succeeded, and now make good money in AAA, so now I get to help out others. Donated a, relatively, for me, large amount of money to PhilosophyTube. He was doing a stream of all 30 something of Shakespeare's plays, and the proceeds went to the Samaritans. Felt like the right thing to do. Also, he'd just gotten to what, UEG? And I wanted to be able to put that as my donation comment. I lobbied for and started our Twitch sponsorship program at the company I work at. It's absurd how much companies, all of them, us included, pay for digital ad space on Facebook, Google Display, YouTube/Twitch commercials, etc. Meanwhile, streamers have a ton of viewers, sincere engagement, and a majority get paid a pittance. I think old people that manage marketing budgets just haven't caught up. Really, what's more impactful? A 30-second ad that everyone ignores or ad blocks, or seeing your favorite streamer wearing and using the same headphones every single day for 8 hours a day. I also pop in on our sponsored streamers every few days, and instead of a direct cash donation, I drop sub bombs of gifted subs. 20 to 50 subs is an enormous gift in any channel, and realistically only costs $100 to $250. This directly puts money into the streamer's pockets, but the community also directly benefits on a personal level. It also incentivizes a gifted subbers to resub, creating a recurring cash flow for the streamer. Lastly, it gives the streamer a natural way to do a shout out for the company without being an obvious sellout shill. So to me, it's win-win-win-win. I love the streaming community, and it makes me tingly that I can support the community while being pretty effective at my job. I work financial operations for a large university. It's a 6-figure job and I have a low cost of living. I do however have a crazy amount of fun with tabletop games, card games, and video games. Donating money, more through Patreon and Kickstarters, but to streamers as well, is a way for me to both indulge my own likes/hobby and contribute to projects that I believe in. I don't see it as charity or even really generosity. I just love to see people create, and in fact it's a bit selfish as I support these people in hopes that one will create the next big thing for me to enjoy. I've pulled back hard on donating because I moved and have more expenses now than when I was at the height of donating to a streamer. Tashi holds the longest daily stream record because he did it full time and his entire income was based off of sponsor stuff and the stream supporting him. I was working part-time in college at the library when I would donate as much as I could because we're so close in age, and while I knew I would never make it big like him, I wanted to see him still keep going. He also had incentives of having a ping pong ball machine shoot him in the face and playing any songs of our requests on Sundays, and I have IDK. It's been a while, a really close friend community that grew from there, so we'd request songs to troll each other, and he's a good sport. My friend donates obscene amounts of cash to streamers. His logic is that if people stop donating, the streamers will stop playing, and he loves them too much. He doesn't have a job and uses his parents' money, who are very rich and don't care what he spends on, as long as he doesn't bother them. So yeah, you can see right there where this desperation for attention comes from. I give money to Curse Jasact and Crash Course because they deserve it, and I believe education is the key to a better society, and because I know without viewers like me, their videos wouldn't be possible. Just want to make a small streamer's day. I was watching some kid, probably about 14 or so, but actually very professional and level-headed even when he lost. Probably had 25 or so watchers, who had an idiot in the chat who kept telling him that he would give him $20 if you won the game. I think he was playing Fortnite. Don't judge me, I was bored. Well, the kid won the game and the guy in the chat said that he wasn't going to give him the money and kept making fun of him for believing him, when in reality the kid had never believed that he was going to give him the money. So I gave the kid $50, and in the donation comment I just made fun of the other guy and said he was a poser and he was broke and he only wished he had enough money to do that. Idiot dude left the chat without saying anything. Look on the kid's face was hilarious. Probably made his whole week. When my friend was a cam girl, a lot of her regulars were oil field guys. One of them gave her *SOME money just cause I was on screen and said hi one time. I'm not amazingly attractive or anything and was fully clothed. There was just another girl and it pleased him. Really gave me insight as to how oil field guys can be destitute every time the oil fields slow down, even though they were making bank otherwise. I made so much money in the oil fields, $3K plus after taxes a week with no real housing costs. It was awesome. I wasted it all the time without even thinking because I knew I had way more coming. Not on camgirls/streamers, oh lol. Not to streamers, but I'm a platinum donor on Patreon for a baking YouTuber. I've watched her since she started on YouTube, and she essentially taught me all the baking skills I know, which means that it's thanks to her that I can sell cakes and sweets as a side business. Day job is in finance. So when the adpocalypse started screwing YouTubers, you bet but I was going to help. Edit. To everyone guessing who it is, some of you have guessed correctly that it's How to Cook That. Anne is awesome and you should definitely check her out. I love nerdy nummies, but Ro has more than enough money. Edit. I know it's cliche, but thank you everyone for my first silver and gold. I'm really glad that this was the comment to earn it. I went through a dark time not long ago, and during that time I was tuned into two specific streamers who to me were my salvation. They got me through that time with their content and just genuine fun they were having with the community they had built. So I donated a good bit of money to each, because it felt right that I paid them back for the content they gave me. I still donate to streamers today, those who give out good content, because I pay for Netflix, Amazon Prime etc. Why shouldn't I pay for content that some streamers give in the subscription on Twitch is not a lot, so I pay more on the donations. I don't have a job that pays much, but my sister started streaming when she lost her job and is going through the process of receiving disability. Not in the USA, so while paperwork and all that sucks, she'll be able to live off the payments. Not much room for fun, but fed, clothed, housed and all bills and healthcare taken care of. It's still a mess with her insurance wanting more and more proof that she can't do her learned profession, chef, while suffering fibromyalgia and depression because she lost everything she worked for at 21 and being considered not employable until her doctors figure out meds. She started streaming because it was a way to escape. I created a new user account where she doesn't know it's me. She gets maybe an average of 5 to 7 viewers. But we, DH and I both use the account, keep donating and spending on average $30 to $50 on her. She wouldn't take the money if we told her it's us. And that way we can help her out, and she's starting to do better mentally as well. Funnily enough, she made a friend streaming, and we keep trying to steal the gold badge from each other as top bit donator. $30 to $50 isn't much compared to what I see others donate, but it's what we can do without straining our own budget until my job situation gets better. If you really want to help now, consider jumping on a small stream and helping them out. You never know what someone's background is. Plenty of disabilities are invisible, and I know it is harder to get by living if disability in the US than it is in my home country. I'm thankful that we have the system we do. It's still not perfect, but at least we don't have to worry about her becoming homeless or horribly indebted. Or consider donating to a fibromyalgia charity. She was helped a lot on getting her process started, finding a specialist by the German Fibromyalgia Association. Here's their link and where to donate. There's a handful stateside ones. I'm not sure which one is most deserving, but donating to a good charity can actually help more than just one person. I don't know what you call a lot of money, but I have donated about $10k in the year of 2016. This was divided over a number of donations to various streamers. I would usually look for guys who were new and were putting an effort into their stream, fostering a fun environment, and having likable personalities. Usually if they had some goals, like they wanted to buy some item and were raising funds for it, I would just donate towards that. This doesn't include all the CSGO skins and knives I donated. Probably upwards of $5,000. My job. I run my own business and $10k over a year is no big deal. My job is I watch a line on a graph, move up and down. If at any point that line breaches the set boundaries of the graph, I'm to push a button. Why do I donate my money to streamers? Because most of the streamers I watch are pretty women, and I do it so that they appreciate me. I know it isn't real, but it feels good. Thank you so much for watching, and soobscrooble if you want.